you're familiar with the case. It was brought up yesterday.
I'm familiar with the case.
Thank you, Chairman and Secretary Noem. I'm glad that you finally made it here. I know you're busy using our tax dollars to trample on the Constitution, to enrich yourself, and to cosplay as law enforcement for your camera crew. We've seen it. You've led the campaign of terror by masked armed criminals in my district in Chicagoland. And around the country, you celebrate the murder of American citizens with the same enthusiasm that you showed when you killed your own puppy. You symbolize the cruelty, corruption, and incompetence of this administration and the Republican go-alongs. On September 12th, an ICE agent murdered Silverio Villegas Gonzalez, who had just dropped off his kids at school as he tried to leave a traffic stop. I said the officer sustained, quote unquote, severe injuries. Sitting there here under oath, do you stand by the claim that the officer was severely injured, yes or no?
I don't know the case you're speaking to specifically.
The whole country knows and you don't know. Let's play the clip of the agent talking about his injuries.
Left knee injury and some lacerations to his hands. Elbow. Nothing major.
What you just heard was the agent himself describing his injuries as, quote unquote, nothing major, which means your agency lied to cover up the unjustified murder of Silverio by an ICE agent. Let's talk about Marimar Martinez, a U.S. citizen who was shot 5 times by Border Patrol agent Charles Exum. You were asked about Marimar at yesterday's Senate hearing, and you should be familiar with the case by now. DHS has repeatedly said that Marimar was a quote-unquote domestic terrorist who, quote-unquote, rammed federal agents with her vehicle. Sitting here under oath, do you stand by these claims, yes or no?
Congressman, we've seen a 3,000% increase in
Do you
people
stand by the
weaponizing their
claims? You've
vehicles
had an
against law
opportunity to look into the case, yes or
We
no?
have a changing situation on the ground all
Yes
the
or
time.
no?
with
You're
weapons.
familiar with the case. It was brought up yesterday.
I'm familiar with the case.
Let's play the clip and see what we see as evidence.
All right, it's time to get aggressive and get the out, because they're trying to box us in.
We're gonna make contact and we're boxed in.
We are boxed in.
Out of here.
All right, we're following now. Fuck it. All right, out of the car.
Be advised, we've been struck, we've been struck. Don't you f***ing move.
The 5 shots that you heard against a U.S. citizen. So the agent said they were going to make contact, rammed their vehicle into Marimar's, immediately lied about it, and then shot her in cold blood. And then DOJ dismissed all charges against her. I wonder why. So once again, DHS lied to cover up its crimes. You are a disgrace to this nation, and you should resign or face impeachment. And every crime, including the murder of Silverio Villegas Gonzalez and of Marimar, must be fully investigated and prosecuted. But while you are, to borrow a phrase, the worst of DHS secretaries, the agency has been rogue and lawless.